to imagine they had complete and utter control of everything we listened to, everything we thought, going to school, the whole Rockefeller school system and getting you up in time, ring the bell. Can I go bathroom? All these things to turn you into basically like some type of, muling cabbage on the conveyor belt of consumerism, you know?
I actually can tell you, man, real quick, I looking back, I didn't know that we were getting propagandized like I know now.
Of course we didn't. That's how it works.
But I tell you what, I know, I remember the exact day it started, bro. And you tell me if you had this in your school. I remember leaving school on a Friday, coming in the next high school on the next Monday, going into homeroom. And when I came out of homeroom, there were these posters, man, all over the school. And it was a dude holding a briefcase on one side and a guy that was covered in like oil and grease on the left hand. It was like, study hard. You don't want to be this guy. And it was like pointing at the guy that was like, the greasy guy or whatever, right? And everybody's like, oh, yeah. So go to college. Not telling you that the guy on the left was making $80 an hour welding and the guy on the right was making minimum wage as a bank teller, right? Like in the thing, right?
Right.
So that's when the whole propagandizing started happening, right? To go into it. And again, man, like you just touched on, you can't go on a college campus without finding a dedication plaque to the Rockefellers, university, right? And he's even on record too saying, I don't want smart people. I want workers, right? And another thing too is that he on purpose designed our school times to match work times. That's why it's and again, man, everything that was laid in to do it as well. So real quick, Tom, give me one conspiracy theory that you just can't wrap your head around, man. You're like, that just can't be true, man. And I'll tell you the one. I'll tell you the one I'm struggle with the most, man. The one I struggle with.
For me, it's FE. You can't really say it, but flat something or other. That one's hard for me.
Oh, flat Earth. Oh, bro, I go hard on flat earthers, man. I know a really cool one, right, man? But like, no, yeah, flat Earth too, man. I'm like, yeah, man, that's a hard one, bro.
there's a Coriolis effect. There's like, if they use the UN map and you actually go to, to Cape Horn, or if you go to Patagonia, if you go to Australia and you look straight out, you will see different constellations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I have a hard time with that one, but they go hard in the paint with it. I'm still interested. It's a thick fence that I'm still sitting on, but I'm leaning more towards the round.
No, bro, I'm
because of math and stuff like that. But it is, I actually have a telescope. I've actually observed through the night, Polaris being in the well, it kind of moves a little bit in a small circle, and as you can see, the constellations go around you. But then you see a video like where the sun is there and the plane's flying by, and you can see the sun pull out of the clouds, and you're like, well, if it's so far away, it should be a different type of perspective. So there's the two suns. That one is interesting.
Yeah.
I like that one. That one I'm interested in. That was starting to get to me. I guess it's Nibiru or something. But flat Earth is a difficult one for me to take in, and I don't know if it's because of the propagandization. There you go. Yeah. That's a good word. That's a couple syllables in there for you. Yeah, that maybe got me, but at the same time, when you look out, then it would, because it also creates like, I'm not a religious person. I'm just a man of God. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? Jesus is cool with me. Gandhi, Buddha. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
All you need is Jesus,
all is good with me, man. You know what I mean? I love everybody.
Right.
But it creates like a geocentric universe again, and that's a little weird for me as well. There's a couple things I have issues with it.
Yeah, so flat earthers, man, they go hard in the paint, man, and they can get nasty, right? But I can get back at them. But a good podcast episode I did was with this guy named Josh Monday. He's really cool, man. He's a staunch he's an army dog too, man. He's a staunch flat earther, man. And if you want, it's in the archives of EnigmaCast. He breaks it down pretty good. But so
a Rumble episode, basically.
No,
so
if he's pro, no, man.
I think I'm already getting shadow banned, dog. There's no way.
Man, like, it happens to me, man. So on my Instagram, man, and YouTube, right? How we can go and look at our analytics, and you can see what's going on. I'll go, I'll have stuff pumping, man, hard, man, and then for all of a sudden, I'll do an episode, and then I can watch it flatline, and then literally 2 weeks later, boom, it takes off again. I know there's somebody.
Really?
Yeah, I know it, bro. And the episode, it was funny, man. The episode that got me off my last shadow ban was about this Galactic Federation aliens, man.
Oh yeah,
that's why
that might have got me.
Does that got it? Yeah, man. So yeah.
Dude, no, I'm thinking about it. I think it was I was called my episode was called the Draco Agenda.
Yeah,
and I was talking to a 20 and back Universal Soldier, and they were talking about the Galactic Federation.
Yeah.
And that one did 150 views, some average with my channel subscription. And then after that, everything is kind of just duds out. But I hope it picks back up.
Yeah. So it's about. So I've noticed the rhythm, man, about 2 weeks. So then now I just keep pumping content, man, and just wait for it, dude. But yeah, man, that's what got me. That's the latest shadow ban that I just now got over, or the shadowing or whatever that got over.
How long you been doing your channel?
About a year and 4 or 5 months. Not long.
That's pretty much exactly where I am.
Yeah,
like a year and I'm like a year and a month in. Yeah, so yeah, dude.
So yeah, man.
Gotta keep going.
Just keep chopping wood, bro. Yeah, just keep chopping wood, man. That's what I say. Just keep chopping wood, man.
I like that.
But the crazy thing too. But I'll tell you, man, the conspiracy theory, man, that I have a hard time wrapping my head around, man. I'll even try to tell people I know the Earth is round, man, because I've literally in the Navy, man, on a flight out of Diego Garcia, I lapped this bitch.
You were in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, for 1 year, man. Heading east, I lapped this bitch in a plane and showed up in the exact same location, Diego Garcia, man, heading east the whole entire time, right? And they gave me a watch for it. There's some stuff we had to do, like a operation we had to do.
Oh, you crossed the international date line and all that.
Yeah, I got all that stuff, man. I was in Japan for 8 years as well, but I can't. The one I have the hardest time wrapping my head around with, man, is clones. The clone. Yeah, man. If you go, there is one. You obviously know who Hank Williams Jr. is, right?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, so you'd be surprised some people don't be. But I knew you would probably get. Post Malone is Hank Williams Jr. Go look that up on your phone, man. And
you mean Hank Williams III?
No, they cloned him. Post Malone is Hank Williams Jr.'s clone, and the theory is that everybody famous is genetically created, and all the money they make is pulled into whatever. And if this guy did a breakdown of if Post Malone is not his clone, they need to talk to his mama. Because I tell you right now, man, and even Post Malone will tell you right now that he has something, he is craving to be a country music star. He through his whole thing, man. This guy on this, you can find it on Instagram and maybe on YouTube or whatever. But then he goes on into these other things, man, and he shows that this girl who's on Stranger Things, her name is Millie Bobby Brown. And she's the girl that's on there.
11 or whatever her name is?
Yeah, 11, right? 11.
Right.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.